Hi everyone, today is January the 16th, 2022, and everybody is surely but surely starting with the new year, getting back into the routine. The question is, what are we expecting for the year 2022? And John 11 has been confirmed to me twice already in this day, and it's all about Lazarus. Jesus crying out to Lazarus, come forth. But there's a lot of keys in this chapter, and I believe these keys are applicable to all of us in this year to come. Remember, we are all people are on the ocean, on their life trip, and they are in different boats. Everybody in their own little boat, in their own sort of circumstances, in their own group setting, church group, where God has placed them to be joined together, where they work as a team, where they experience things at the same time, where they feel connected, and where they are together in the ship of faith. So the question to all of us in this specific boat of IMH Academy and those connected to us is, what do we stand together for? What is the faith level that we need? What is the obstacles? What is the water like? What is the wind like? What is the storms that we need to face? Because although we are individuals with our own personal relationship with God and our own personal spiritual growth, we are bound together in one ship. And when Jesus is in this ship and the storm comes up, some disciples will get fearful, some will try and get Jesus to wake up, some will watch the storm. So we are all in the same boat. Another boat may experience the weather differently, may experience the wind differently, So we need to take the lessons in our togetherness. We need to unite for the troubled times. We need to unite and stand together in the times of a storm. And if the Lord clearly tells us that we need faith for something, we need to work together on faith. We need to talk to each other. We need to motivate each other. We need to teach and guide, and we need to stand together in this, because we are together. We are united. This is each and every one of us is holding the other up. When the one is weak, the other is strong. It's just like how it works. It's how everything in life works. So we need to stand together in this boat. So back to John 11. In John 11, you can read the whole chapter up to verse 44. We can clearly see from these scriptures that Jesus knew that Lazarus was sick. He actually tells us clearly that this sickness is not unto death, but it is to glorify the Father and the Son. So even before the chapter, before the story, the outcome is already told. The outcome is already there. And the reason why this takes place is also given to us. So before we start reading, we must clearly understand and see that Lazarus was sick. So it's a healing. It's a year of healing where certain things in our lives needs to be healed. It's something that God is clearly, He knows about it. And He's already decided. He already said, you will be delivered, you will be freed, you will be healed. Whatever the issue is, it will be done. But then we also see how Jesus delayed his visit to the family, or to go and heal Lazarus for 2 days. And then even after that, He waited until 4 days. So there's a specific time. He knew this. He knew that Lazarus was going to die. He even told His disciples, he is dead. He is asleep. In other words, he is dead. He told that. So he knew it. He wasn't in a hurry about it. He wasn't stressed about it. He wasn't worried about it. He listened to the Father, who definitely had a specific goal with this. And he knew the goal. The goal was to glorify Jesus and the Father. So when things happen in our lives and we don't understand it and we get in a hurry and we get all stressed out, we need to actually understand that there's a time and Jesus will not move. Doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter how Mary cried. It doesn't matter how people started to tell him he's going to die. He's already dead. It doesn't matter. He just kept on the timeline of God the Father. He just kept going. He knew exactly what time he had to raise him from the dead. He knew exactly the time when he had to reach the house when Lazarus was already dead, when they were already mourning. And he had compassion on these people. So he knew that they would be sad. He knew that they would be crying. He knew that they would be even angry with him. Like Mary said, I told you, if you would have come earlier, you could have healed him. So they believed in his healing power from sickness, but they did not believe in their faith levels went to the level where they believed in him to raise him from the dead. And then, if you read it and look at it in depth, you will see Jesus tells them, you roll away the stone. Jesus didn't go and roll away the stone. Jesus didn't enter the house and ask, where's Lazarus? No, he didn't. He waited till he was already in the grave, and then he told them, show me the place, roll the stone away. He knew where it was. He knew where the place was. God knew where it was. But he instructed them to roll the stone away. So the question is, what is the stone in our lives where we have actually placed some areas in our life in a grave, and where we do not have the faith that this part of our life can be resurrected, where we need to roll away the stone. We need to roll away and give Jesus the chance, the opportunity to resurrect us, to give Jesus the opportunity to call out unto us and say, come forth out of death, come forth out of the grave. I believe all of us have this challenge this year of digging into those dead areas of emotions, of the spirit, those areas where we truly need the resurrected power of God to touch us and revive us. But there's one key. We are the ones to roll the stone away. What if the disciples did not do it? What if they decided and say, no, he's dead long ago, we can't do it? Then he wouldn't have been resurrected. Because surely Jesus would not do their part for them. Surely he would not step in and roll away the stone. And this shows that Jesus gives us an opportunity, gives us the opportunity to work with him, to work alongside him. So we need to raise our faith levels, and he will work with us. We roll the stones away, and he raises the Lazaruses. He revives them. He raises the dead from the grave. And I hope we can focus during the week to come in the things in our lives where we are dead, where we don't trust God anymore, where we feel this is past the healing phase or the healing stage where God could have reached and helped us. This is past that. So it's already dead, it's gone, it's over. We cannot go there anymore. We cannot have faith. We don't have faith. We don't have the trust. We don't have the belief. And we need to look for those areas, because those are the areas that God wants to focus on during this year of 2022. May we be open to receive the call and the cry to be resurrected. And may our spirits be attentive to his voice so that we will move out of that grave when he calls out unto us. I pray that all of you be blessed, walk in his obedience, walk in his love, and be filled with him. Shalom.